Hello and welcome to Epic World Builder. My name is Mike Hewitt, and today we are going to be finishing up the Crypts of the Lost Oracle. This is a small campaign, a dungeon campaign that I've been creating that you can kind of clone into any other campaign you have and use this small campaign as a dungeon in your campaign. If you use Epic World Builder, or if not, you can go ahead and come and use this. Right now, it's exactly 20 pages, which is a free account. So definitely come in, take this, use it however you want. But before we start getting, and I am actually, when looking at this, we are finishing this up. We are going to do these 5 rooms at the bottom, and so this might be a little bit of an extra episode because I want to finish this all up, because next week I've got a bunch of different things I want to do. I want to start talking about things in world building, not just how to build it and watching me build it, but actually talking about how to build it and how to, balance NPCs and magic systems and stuff like that. So, but before we do get started, I want to go ahead and do a shout out to our 2 cities. Cordova, Tennessee, and Napa, Idaho. I want to thank you guys for both those cities. We've had a lot of people listening lately in those 2 cities, and I want to thank you. You are noticed, and you are noticed. Thank you so much. It's been great putting this podcast out, and I wanted to let you know I wanted to do a complete wipe of this computer and start over. I don't do much with this computer. This is a laptop that I take into meetings and stuff like that. So I don't know why the browser is so slow. I mean, normally when when you're a programmer and you're looking up programming things, there's all kinds of, when you're getting solutions to certain C# stuff or anything like that, you get into certain things. But this is not quite what I've. This computer is just mainly used for meetings, so I don't know why it's as slow as it is, but we'll deal with it for this episode. So first of all, let's see, what do we have? This was the last one I was dealing with. K. So JK, and then what is L? Let's look up what is L. I'm assuming it's this room. Yes. So when we come here, let's go ahead and add a pin here, and I always want to grab this. Edit this. This is an L, Oracle Room L, and let's go ahead and link it to L. Now, when we go into this room, I have an idea. I want to build a room first of all. Let me pull it up in my other. Of course, I didn't have this set up. Give me 1 second. Room. I wanted to kind of look at this room when I describe it to ChatGPT. Okay, so there is one at the bottom and the bottom. Okay. Describe a large TTRPG dungeon room that has 2 entrances, one to the west and one to the south. There are there is a large blood stain on the floor with bones surrounding it. There is 4 statues statues that each have a different weapon. There is a throne at the north side of the room. The 4 statues remain still until either someone sits in the throne or someone leaves the room. Okay, I'm just coming up with this off the top of my head. I kind of wanted, if anyone sat on the throne, the statues come alive. One of the statues is crumbling and is completely broken. So what I wanted to do was, if anybody sat on the throne, that's when they are, and when everyone leaves. But I think I have a new. I just came to me. If someone sits on the throne, the statues come alive and attack everyone except the person on the throne. They also come alive. Oh, wait. And what do you call it? And when someone sits on the throne, portcullises come down over both exits. The statues also come alive if no one sits on the throne, but someone starts to leave the room. Okay, let's see what that comes up with. Okay, it is spitting this out. By the way, I wanted to thank everybody for listening while this is coming out. We moved to Tuesday nights, and that has been a real success. So I think we're going to stick with Tuesdays. I'm quite impressed. I was wondering if we'd lose our listenership on certain things, but it actually seemed to be better for people. Okay, so I'm going to go and put this in here. In the shadowy depths of the ancient dungeon, adventurers find themselves in a large, ominous room, in an air of forbidding hanging heavily. This chamber, illuminated by flickering torches mounted on a crumbling stone wall, holds a secret that has been untouched for centuries. 2 entrances mark its accessibility, one to the west and another to the south, suggesting multiple paths converge at this pivotal location. Dominating the center of the room is a grotesque sight, a large dark bloodstain, dark bloodstain, dried and cracked with age, encircled by scattered bones. These grim relics hint of a violent past, suggesting that many have met their end in this very spot. Rising from the corners of the room are 4 imposing statues, each gripping a different weapon with a silent menace. To the north, a warrior statue wields a massive broadsword. Its stone-gazed fixed head. In the northeastern corner, the statue of an archer posed with a long bow, eternally aimed at the center of the room. Hold on. Raising from the corners of the center of 4 imposing, each gripping. Okay. The southeast holds a mage, fingers curled around an intricate carved staff. Lastly, in the southwest, a broken. Well, it's actually southeast. I didn't tell it that. I thought it actually might have. In the northeast. To the north, the northeast corner, in the southwest. Okay, a broken figure crumbles, its weapon lost amidst the rubble of its form, a silent testament to some bygone catastrophe. At the northernmost end of the room sits a grand throne, carved from dark stone and adorned with symbols and power of domination. This seat of authority, however, is more than a mere symbol. It is a trigger to the room's deadly secret. It is the focal. I don't know how you spell focal point of the room. I don't want it to tell. It's the secret. The statues, guardians of this chamber, are bound by ancient magic. They remain as still as the stone from which they have carved until a fateful choice is made. Should any dare to claim the throne, the room seals itself with a resounding clang of portcullises crashing down over both entrances, trapping all within. Simultaneously, the statues stir to life, animated by the magical force. They attack all present, save for the one who sits upon the throne, now a spectator to the ensuing chaos. Okay, that is going to go into the GM. However, the throne's occupant is not only a catalyst for the statue's awakening. Attempting to leave the room without addressing the throne's challenge provokes a similar response. The statues animate with a slow grinding sound of stone against stone, targeting those who flee. This room, a deadly test of courage, strategy, and strength, offers a stark choice. Face the guardians by claiming the throne, or trigger the wrath by attempting to escape untested. Each adventurer must decide whether to confront this peril head-on or seek a more cunning solution to bypass the ancient safeguards of this lethal chamber. Okay, I'm going to put that. So those last 3 paragraphs are in the Game Master stuff. I like that a lot. Oh, before we continue into the room, just to let you know, so right now we have a homepage at Epic World Builder, and that is your basic homepage to tell you all about the stuff we have. But when you, in the next week or so, when you sign in, there will going to be a dashboard, and we are going to have all kinds of things on there, from blogs, but everything else. But we're also going to have a kind of a question of the day, a quiz question for the day, and it'll have a running total of. So if you like to challenge your skill on knowing all this stuff, that will be coming out very, very soon. So check that out. So that is L. M is this room, okay? So I'm going to go here. M is right here. Let me do this because I always never do it. Right here, let's go and add. This is going to be M. Create a link. Okay. That's done. This room I don't know what to do with. I want to do something kind of with these barrels. There's 4 barrels, right? And is there a... I want to do some kind of puzzle, but I don't have a clue. So, can you come up with a puzzle for a TTRPG dungeon room with 4 large whiskey style barrels that are on their side with spouts? I have no idea. I thought I would come up with what it's. Okay, let's see what it came up with. Certainly, here's a puzzle. Blah blah blah. Thank you, ChatGPT. In a dimly lit chamber, Avengers encounter 4 large whiskey-style barrels, each lying on its side atop of a stone pedestal. These barrels are old but well crafted, with metal bands and wooden spouts from which no liquid flows. Each barrel is marked with a distinct symbol: a flame, a drop of water, a leaf, or a gust of wind, representing the 4 elements. A plaque above them reads, "In balance, the path forward lies." You know what? This is pretty. There's a lot here. Let's go ahead and go here. I'm going to dump this here. A plaque above the barrels lead. In balance, the path forward lies. Too much, too little, the gateway denies. Offer the elements in their rightful place. Unveil the passage with measured grace. I'm going to say this is a room description. Puzzle mechanics. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in here and get rid of puzzle mechanics. The puzzle requires players to fill each barrel with a specific amount of liquid to unlock the mechanism that opens the door or reveals a hidden treasure. The catch is that the barrel needs to be filled with a certain amount, order, and amount, reflecting the balance of the elements they represent. The room contains other features to aid in solving the puzzle: a pile of dry earth, a series of torches mount on the walls, a ventilation grate that lets a strong gust of wind when opened, a large basin of water. The puzzle solution. Water barrel. Drop of water symbol. Players must fill the barrel halfway. It symbolizes flexibility and adaptability, suggesting that moderation is key. Earth barrel. The barrel should be filled a quarter of its capacity using the dry earth. It represents the foundation and stability, but not too much can hinder growth. Fire barrel. Players are required to light the barrel with a torch, but it should be small and controlled, symbolizing the spark. Air barrel. By opening the ventilation grate, players allow the wind to pass through the barrel, completely symbolizing the barrel should not be physically filled. It's about directing the element through it. Once the elements are balanced correctly according to the hints given, the mechanism activates. This could manifest a hidden door sliding open, a compartment revealing a key or a treasure, or a magical portal illuminating a way forward. The plaque hints that the balance and measure, indicating that the elements should not be filled to the brim, but in the manner that reflects their nature. I don't like the idea that it should be filled. Players must fill this barrel with water. I don't like the idea that it has to be halfway filled or a quarter filled. This barrel should be filled with dry earth. Players are required to symbolizing, okay. The symbols provided guidance on what elements each barrel represents. Environmental clues such as availability of water, earth, and the setup for creating fire and airflow. For a more challenging puzzle, include a decoy element to simplify. Offer more explicit hints through the inscriptions. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this, and this. And then let's save this. I like that. I need to go back because we are... Get rid of all of this. Now, I'm going to save that again. I think in generators, is there some kind of loot? Yeah. I'm going to put this in here as the reward. I think it was M. Yeah. If solved, solved, a secret door opens and reveals of loot. Okay, there's that. And we're just flying through this. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. This is room M. This room I don't have a lot planned. I think I was going to put some monsters in it. That's really it. M. N. Okay. Okay. This room here, I don't know what I've got planned. Which one? This one will show us the whole room. What do we... I don't... Let's... If I go to generators, I come down here. There should be... traps. A throne that turns the sitter into stone. That would have been a crazy one. A well-aged bottle of wine is a potent sleeping toxin when What's good at the bottom of that, like, well? I do like this. The pedestals, golden goblet. Okay. Describe TTRPG room that has only one entrance to the west. At the north end of the room, there is a medium-sized bloodstain that has a single wine bottle sitting in the middle of the stain. The bottle is a sleeping potion, and if consumed, it will put the person who drank it to sleep for 8 hours. There is a well with a ladder in the southeast corner of the room. There is nothing at the bottom of this well. Let's keep it real simple. Yeah, so I want something that looks like something, but there's really absolutely nothing. And a bottle of wine that looks like nothing, but really is something. So we'll kind of get that. I like that from that trap generator. Okay, it is still putting it out. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, in the labyrinthine of, I'm going to get rid of that. In the corridors of the dungeon, adventurers stumble upon a secluded room, accessed only by the entrance to the west. The air is musty, heavy, and the scent of damp stone and aged wood. Sparse torches affix the walls, casting flickering shadows, giving the room an eerie ambience that sets every intruder on edge. At the north end of the room, a medium-sized, dark, blood-stained Mars of stone floor. Mars the stone floor. Its edges faded and dried with passage of time, suggesting a long-forgotten violence. Centered within the grim remnants of the past rests an unassuming wine bottle, its glass catching the dim light in the way that momentarily distracts from the morbid tableau. What is that? I know. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Momentarily distracts from the morbid. The label is aged. The words on it are nearly faded away, but it possesses an air of deliberate placement, as if it awaits a particular hand to reach for it. Unknowing to a unwary, the bottle contains. I'm going to take that and put that at the GM. To the southeast of the corner of the room holds another mystery, a well-constructed of old stones, its mouth wide and inviting. A sturdy ladder attaches to the side. It descends into the darkness below. The well, seemingly a source of water and perhaps a hidden passage, invites the curious and the brave. However, those daring enough to explore its depths. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. This is the well. I'm going to put that as a 2. This room, with its singular entrance and enigmatic features, offer a pause from the adventurer's journey, a place of potential rest, marred by the threat of eternal sleep for the unwary, and a well that promises depth but delivers only emptiness. It stands as a testament to the dungeon's ability to hide danger in plain sight and secrets where least expected, challenging all who dare to traverse its halls, the remnants of vigilance. I'm going to put all of this at the bottom because that gives away some stuff. Okay, I like that. Next. Okay, down here. We have room O. Okay, give me a second. Okay, describe a basic TTRPG room that is reversed, L-shaped. There is nothing in this room except piles of dirt. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, we're here. Okay, it's spitting it out. This room just leads up to the end room. Okay. Okay, ready? In the sprawling labyrinth of the dungeon, adventurers come across a particular room shaped like a reverse L. I guess that works. This unique configuration presents a longer section extending to the right and a shorter section jutting upwards. That's kind of true. Creating a natural point of curiosity as it deviates from the standard square and rectangular chambers commonly encountered. The walls are rough, hewn with living rock of a dungeon's depth, and the air is thick with dust. Disturbed only by occasional drip of water from an unseen crevice above. Dim light filters in through cracks in the stone, providing just enough illumination to reveal the room's sole features: piles of dirt scattered haphazardly across the room. These mounds of earth vary in size and shape, some small enough to be a child's plaything, while others are large enough to require a detour. The dirt appears dry and loosely packed, as if it had been recently disturbed or dumped here with no particular purpose in mind. There are no visible footprints leading to or from the piles, adding to the element of mystery to their presence. This room, devoid of any obvious threat or treasure, might initially seem unremarkable to the Avengers. However, its unusual shape and its enigmatic dirt piles could pique the curiosity of those attuned to the secrets that dungeons often keep hidden. The dirt could conceal something, from a buried treasure to a trapdoor leading to a hidden chamber, or even nothing at all, serving merely as a decoy to distract from from more significant dangers lurking nearby. The reverse L-shaped room challenges Avengers to consider their environmental closely, reminding them that in the dungeon, even the most mundane details can hold significance. Whether they choose to investigate the piles of hidden dirt or simply move on wary. I'm going to get rid of this last sentence. The one thing I'm thinking about, we've got these dust piles. I remember a dust method. This guy right here. If any of the party gets close to the piles of dirt, okay, I didn't know why I was going to do that. Dust methods, fight them. Okay, I like that. Now, I guess we're really at this last room. Okay, so real quick, this is room element OP. Yeah, I'm going to put that up here. P. And there we go. This room. Okay. What I want for this room is I think I have candles everywhere. With kind of a summoning symbol in the middle. And let's pick a monster to go into it. Some kind of fiend or something. Like a chain devil or something like that. Or is there a chain devil here? Dang, dude, that thing. Yeah, let's put that thing there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll save that. Or go here. Okay. Describe a TTRPG RPG room that has 4 pillars and a green magic summoning magic circle. It's not a summoning. Yeah, maybe summoning circle in the middle. There are candles everywhere, and in the center of the summoning circle there is a chain devil. Okay, how do I want to do this? Does it just get out? Is it stuck in there? Yeah, hold on. The chain devil is resting on the floor. Once the party enters, the summoning circle, sorry, I kind of went blank there. The summoning, the circle that traps the devil releases it. There we go. Let's try that. I mean, this is the end. Also, once they're done, I want to put some ring or something, some kind of magical item at the end. It's still spitting stuff out. Give me a second. It's almost done. Let's go here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm going to copy this. Let's go ahead and put it in here. Okay, in the shadowy depths of the dungeon, a dark room, grandeur, and palpable magic awaits intrepid adventurers. Golly day. As they enter, their eyes are drawn to the 4 imposing pillars that stand on each corner of the room, carved from a dark stone and edged with arcane symbols that shimmer faintly in the dim light. The air is heavy with a scent of wax and ancient dust, a silent testament to the room's long-standing disuse. The centerpiece of the chamber is a large, intricately drawn summoning circle, its lines and sigils growing with an eerie green light that casts an otherworldly glow throughout the room. The circle's magic pulses gently, a heartbeat of power containing within the boundaries. Candles are various sizes and states of melt are scattered haphazardly around the room, their flames flickering in the still air, casting long dancing shadows against the wall. Within the confines of the summoning circle lies a chained devil, a fearsome creature from the lower planes, bound by the circle's magic. Its form is a terrifying sight, humanoid, but wrought entirely of chains that clank and clatter softly as it breathes. The chains that make up its body are adorned with wicker barbs and hooks, glinting malevolently. You know what I'm saying. In in the candlelight. From now, its rests a deceptive stillness to its form. Okay. To its form, as if it were merely a statue and not a creature of malice and torment. The room holds a tense peace, broken only when the party steps into the summoning circle. This act unwillingly. I'm going to take these and move it down. Give me a second. Obviously, we're getting to the point where this is the part where we don't want them to read. Oh, sorry. Did I? Hold on. The room. Oh, the room. Okay, there's one more here. Okay, the room holds a tense peace broken only when the party steps into the summoning circle. This act unwillingly triggers the release mechanism and the magic that binds the devil. The moment the Avengers cross the circle's boundary, the moment the Avengers cross the entrance to the room, the air shifts. The green glow intensifies, and the symbol along the circle's edge blaze with light. The chain that binds the devils rattles and falls away, clattering to the floor as the creatures rises to its full imposing height. Freed from its magical restraints, the chain devil's eyes blaze with a malice and cunning, and its reflex, its chain-laden limbs, eager to exact vengeance upon those who have unwillingly become the architects of its release. The adventurers must now face the consequences of their intrusion, a battle with a foe most dire. Within the confines of the room, designed for summoning and binding the creatures of nightmare. Hold on. The room holds a tense peace, broken only when the party steps into the summoning circle. That's already one. We changed. The room, with its dark ambience and immediate threat posed by the Chain Devil, serves as a dramatic setting. We don't need that either. Okay. Lastly, once defeated, the party is revealed some hidden treasure. This will be whatever they need at that time. And that is the end. So we have a pretty good all the way in. We've got a major boss at the end here to fight. A lot of this is pretty good. So we went a little bit longer than normal. I hope you enjoyed that. Next week we're going to be dealing with, I might have a guest on, or I might not, I don't know. I have some people that are very interested in being on, but it's just all about timing. But we are going to be talking about more, not coming up with actual things like this, but actual talking about more thoughts, kind of like our economy episode. So thank you guys again for joining. Please like and subscribe wherever you're getting your podcast. I know we have a lot of people listening to the podcast in audio form. Not so many people in video form. But if you are if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. That would help us a lot because we are not as much there as we are in the audio form. But so I hope you enjoy, and thank you guys once again, and always keep building. Thanks, guys.